In July of 1518, a woman named Frau Troffea stepped into a narrow street in Strasbourg, then a city of the Holy Roman Empire, and began to dance. She had not planned to dance. She could not stop. For 4 to 6 days, Frau Troffea danced without music and without apparent rest, her feet blistering through her shoes, her face reportedly expressionless. By the end of the first week, 34 people had joined her. Within a month, the number had grown to 400. Physicians were called. Noblemen convened. The city's response was one of history's more bewildering administrative decisions. The authorities concluded that the dancing was a physical ailment caused by hot blood and that the cure was more dancing. They built a wooden stage. They hired musicians. They organized a professional dance troupe to keep the afflicted company. People collapsed from exhaustion. Some suffered heart attacks. Some reportedly danced themselves to death. The medieval sources claim dozens of fatalities, though historians debate the exact number. The musicians played on. The afflicted danced in a sustained frenzy across the summer heat of that year, until, as mysteriously as it had started, the episode ended. By September it was over. Frau Troffea, presumed to be the original case, was sent to a shrine of Saint Vitus in the mountains. Whether she recovered is not recorded. 5 centuries of scholarship have not produced a definitive explanation. The leading theory among medical historians today is mass psychogenic illness, what we might call mass hysteria, a collective psychological response to extreme stress. In 1518, Strasbourg was in the grip of famine, sweating sickness, and smallpox. The city's poor were desperate and traumatized. Under those conditions, a single person's breakdown could propagate through a community already stretched past its psychological limits, each new dancer triggering the next through the ancient and poorly understood mechanisms of social contagion. A second theory points to ergot, a fungal parasite that infects rye, the staple grain of the region, and can cause hallucinations, convulsions, and involuntary muscle spasms. A third theory, taken seriously by some scholars, suggests the episode was a form of religious ecstasy connected to the cult of Saint Vitus, who was associated with both dancing and nervous disorders. The truth is we don't know. What makes the dancing plague of 1518 extraordinary is precisely this. It is not a myth or a legend but a documented historical event, reported in guild records, city council minutes, and medical notes. 400 people danced in the streets of a major city for 2 months. Some died. Nobody understood why it started, and nobody understood why it stopped. The most honest thing history can say about it is that the human body under sufficient duress becomes capable of things that defy easy explanation.